My high school senior prank went down in history, even though it never even happened. So I was sitting in chemistry class one random Thursday when my friend Tyler whispered that we should do something epic for senior prank day. The problem was, everyone expected us to do some basic stuff like put plastic forks in the lawn or stack desks in the hallway. We wanted to be remembered. Tyler suggested we should pretend to hack into the school's announcement system and broadcast something embarrassing about our principal, Mr. Davidson. But here's the thing. We had absolutely no idea how to actually do that. We were just two average kids who could barely figure out how to connect to the school Wi-Fi half the time. But Tyler had this brilliant idea. What if we just made everyone think we were going to do it? So we started dropping hints everywhere. In the cafeteria, we'd whisper about the plan, just loud enough for people to hear. We'd talk about staying late after school to scope things out. I even bought a bunch of computer cables from Radio Shack and left them hanging out of my backpack on purpose. The whole thing snowballed way beyond what we expected. Kids started coming up to us asking if they could help. Teachers began giving us suspicious looks in the hallways. Someone even started a rumor that we had already hacked the grade system and changed everyone's GPAs to straight A's. By the week before senior prank day, the principal called us both into his office. Mr. Davidson sat there with his arms crossed, looking all serious. He told us he knew what we were planning, and that if we went through with it, we'd be suspended and miss graduation. The crazy part? We just sat there nodding like we actually had some master plan. The night before prank day, Tyler and I met up at Denny's around midnight to figure out what we were actually going to do. We had built up this whole reputation as these tech genius pranksters, but we literally knew nothing about computers beyond checking Facebook and downloading music illegally. That's when we realized we didn't need to do anything at all. The anticipation had become bigger than any prank we could have pulled off. Kids were already talking about the legendary hack that was going to happen. Teachers were paranoid and checking their computers every 5 minutes. The whole school was on edge. So on prank day, we just showed up to school normally. We sat through first period acting all mysterious and checking our phones dramatically. By lunch, people were losing their minds asking when it was going to happen. We'd just shrug and say stuff like patience or you'll know when it happens. The administration was going crazy too. They had IT guys checking all the computer systems. They made announcements warning students about participating in illegal activities. They even brought in extra security guards who kept following us around like we were dangerous criminals. The best part was watching other kids try to figure out what our signal was going to be. Some sophomore started a theory that when Tyler and I high-fived in the hallway, that meant the hack was starting. So random kids would literally sprint to classrooms whenever they saw us give each other a high five. By the end of the day, when nothing had happened, people started making up their own stories about what went wrong. Some said we chickened out. Others claimed the administration stopped us just in time. But the wildest rumors were that we had actually pulled it off, but it was so sophisticated that nobody noticed. The craziest thing happened at graduation 3 weeks later. Mr. Davidson was giving his speech when the microphone started making this weird feedback noise. For like 2 seconds, you could see him panic, thinking maybe we had finally done something. Tyler and I just looked at each other and started cracking up.